to keep you guys waiting. Good morning. Happy and slow today. No excuses. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know we got you guys waiting. Dee Dee in the house. Thank you so much for being here. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. For anybody new, Maggie, the substitute teacher. Hi, CS here. If you want to join us over on substitute teacher, and you can see the side by side. But for anybody new here, hi teacher, welcome to streaming cooking class. I am not, and I am not a professional YouTuber. I'm a home cooker. It's been a few episodes. I wanted to make a couple of things today, my health and wellness journey with you alongside. So if you love to eat or you love to cook, you are most welcome. I'm going to make a couple things today. Mona's all right, I think I know what it is, y'all. I think it's having the music. Y'all know it's just me on my struggle Wi-Fi. It's just me in my kitchen with my iPad. So hopefully that sound is better. Let me clean my glasses. Let me know. All right, so I was just saying that I wanted to do a couple things today. We are going to make a 1-minute banana bread. Hello, Caudell. Good morning on the West Coast. Good morning to you. I'll actually be in San Diego in January when Lead Attorney gets his mastermind. No, what is it? I don't have my glasses on. Hi, Trudy. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to join us over on YouTube, you can find me at Maggie, the substitute teacher, and you can see the side by side. Okay, sound is good. Thank you. Yeah, I think you guys, honestly, we've got a lot of stuff that I have planned coming up. I'm very excited. So I think as much as I love the music, I don't think the music loves me back. So we may have to, I don't know, you guys, I wish I had like sound effects or a soundboard or something for you. It's just me. I don't have anything fancy. It's just me and my apron, sir. I haven't even been wearing those. I've been wearing these vests. But yeah, so we are going to do a couple things today. But anyway, whatever brings you here, we are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. You are most welcome. I think I'm going to make a coffee, and then we are going to make a 1-minute banana bread. Those of you all in the community, I know a lot of you have found me from Lead Attorney, and there is a very special supporter named Brandon L. Jett who travels for work, and he messaged me about a quick banana bread recipe that he can make in his hotel room. And so I found like a 1-minute, y'all, I'm so not good at this. I see your comment, I'm coming, but let me finish my thought. I found like a 1-minute, okay, it takes 1 minute in the microwave, but y'all know I'm slow. But this is a 1-minute microwave banana bread recipe that I've never made before. So of course I wanted to bring it here with you all. This may be helpful for others. Brandon usually watches the replay. So hello, sir. Thank you so much. This one is for you. If you're watching the replay, you can fast forward. I'm going to make 2 items since the banana bread recipe is a small one. I'm going to make my applesauce cake. It's a protein cake that I like to have every morning with breakfast and or sometimes as for breakfast because it is a protein cake. My 2 ingredient, I've made it before you guys and I'll make it again. But I've been slacking a little bit since the holidays and just the stress of everything. And so with all the food that is coming in our future, I really want to do better. Just kind of plateauing and, still trying to lose 80 pounds down, 20 more to go. Okay. Let's see. So Dee Dee says, thank you for the idea about Kroger for the holiday. And it makes your life so much easier. Thank you so much for saying that, Dee Dee. I am yet to place my order, y'all. I think I'm going to do I think I'm going to do honey baked ham and Cracker Barrel, a combination of the two. But for anybody who doesn't know what Dee Dee is talking about, take a look. I did 2 Thanksgiving recap videos where we talked about Thanksgiving catering options. It could be for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Passover's in the spring, Kwanzaa, New Year's. Y'all know I do cook every day and I enjoy it, but on the holidays, I like to have it catered just because it's a lot, right? You know, to get the family ready, to get the house ready. So there are several options, and we review them in detail. If you guys want to check back in the last 1 or 2 weeks, I do have videos for you every day. But Kroger, Publix, Honey Baked Ham, Cracker Barrel, and HelloFresh are the options that I've used. And so I walked you guys through the process. And basically, I think Kroger's was $80 and it's already pre-cooked in the deli. You just place the order in advance. You don't have to pay for it, but you do have to reserve one. You can do that online. I dropped the links and everything. Speaking of dropping the link, let me go ahead and do that now. Y'all know I always forget. And you pick your protein. So whether it's turkey, turkey breast, prime rib, ham, they cook it for you, you know, to serve a family. And I think you get 2 to 3 sides, like mashed potatoes, sweet potato. I can't remember, but y'all can check it out. It also comes with the Hawaiian rolls and a pumpkin pie. That's what I do. So everything is ready. I pick it up on Thanksgiving Day, put it in the oven just to warm it for a couple hours. The house still smells incredible and you can actually enjoy. So I love to share these little hacks with you all as I've just been doing this stuff for years. Y'all know I've been cooking since 1842. I am the daughter of a retired home economics teacher, so my family laughs at me. Anytime my mom was cooking, my dad said Maggie in the kitchen. But, you know, I'm a mom. I still work. I work in tech, even though I work from home. It's just a lot, y'all. So I definitely like to show whatever hacks I can, even if my family gives me a hard time about it. All right. So Caudell says, yes, you heard a while back in the meeting in San Diego. Is it for content providers? Thank you. Caudell says life is different. Yeah, life has completely changed for me too, y'all. I think I started my channel in February of this year. I think he has about 50-ish slots available. He hasn't dropped the official notice yet, but we do know it's going to be in San Diego in January. They're putting the finishing touches and getting all the contracts signed and whatever activities they have planned. But I think he's going to open it up to the mastermind first, and then after that, it might be come one, come all, as long as there are still spots available. So I would say stay tuned. It's his event, so I don't want to get in front of lead attorney, but I don't think it's exclusive to content creators. But yeah, I'll be out on the West Coast in January. Let's see, what other travel do I have? I'll be coming to Pennsylvania actually in a couple weeks. My company is having their end of year all hands. So I'll be in the Philly area mid-November, and just a lot of good stuff coming. But yeah, if I'm traveling, I usually let you guys know. And you know, if you're in the area, I'd love to meet you. All right, y'all. I am gonna start with a coffee. But I hope you all are well. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Let's get cooking. Let me wash my hands. We got clean hands, Caudell, so let's stay clean. All right, y'all. So I'm not gonna do. Am I gonna do something fancy? Do I want something fancy? Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. I was gonna say sometimes I feel like let's see if our side by side is working. Okay, so we got our counters. Okay, we're gonna get back on it, y'all. All right, so of course my Keurig is out of water, so I'm gonna put some water in it, and I'm gonna show you guys how I make my daily coffee multiple times a day. I am a coffee drinker now. I didn't used to be, I grew into it, but I live a sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free lifestyle. So those are the substitutes that I make. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. I feel like I'm moving slow, but y'all, it's been a busy couple of weekends. You know, last week cooking in the camp kitchen, prison kitchen for the kids. And then the weekend before that, Marcus had a travel swim meet out of town. So Maggie is just getting caught up. This mom thing, it ain't for the weak. All right, Caudell, let me put some water in the Keurig. I'm gonna come read that. I'm just thinking of the order of operations. I really should get started on the applesauce cake because it's gonna have to sit for a minute. So put a pin in the coffee. Claudel says I was raised to make festive meals. Yes, ma'am. 5 years after my children were on their own, I started ordering meals and wondered what took me so long. Y'all, I have done it from scratch. I have done the whole Christmas, the whole Thanksgiving from scratch. It's incredible. It's just exhausting. Oh my God, the kids are already on it, y'all. I don't hear the feet. One is at his dad's and one is with me. Um, but yeah, two teenage boys. They're a blessing. All right, Mona needs a coffee. We're just gonna do the daggone coffee, y'all. I'll come up with something else. Whew. All right. Camp kitchen. Oh, Caudell says you saw the camp kitchen. Great experience with you. Wish our camp experience was that great. Thank you so much for saying that. Yeah. So for anybody who missed it, and I was posting the shenanigans as I was in the North Georgia mountains this past weekend. Alex is part of a bike club, like youth group, and they had a fall retreat. And somebody's kid told the pastor, "Oh yeah, my mom's a chef." And so he asked me to cook for the kids. It was like 14. So y'all can go back and take a look either on my Instagram, my Facebook, or my YouTube community tab if you scroll over and look at the community section. We got Tanya here. Good morning, my dear. Tanya knows me from high school. We go way back. So good to see you here. All right, let's make a nice cup of coffee, why don't we? Where are you? I'm slow. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I was over there staring at my spice rack, and I couldn't find the cinnamon. I have taught both boys how to cook, and not everything gets put back the way that I want it. One day I'll have my own exclusive kitchen. Today is not that day. So, welcome to my home. All right. So, for the coffee, you can make it as regular or as fancy as you like. Y'all know me. Why be regular when you can be extra? So, I'm just going to show you guys how I make it. I've been told I make a good coffee. I'm not a barista, but I play one on YouTube, and this is how I like it when I, need a little bit of something. Plus, you can save money, y'all. I'm not going to say who needs S bucks, but who needs S bucks when you got Maggie bucks? All right, I always start my beverages with the alkaline water. Metabolic specialist said drink more alkaline water. You can buy it. I think it's expensive, but you can make your own, and it's heavy. I'm not carrying those bottles. This is in the cheat sheet. Link is in the description. This turns tap into alkaline water. So for me, I stay more hydrated. I'm not a doctor. Do what works for you. All right, and then for sugar-free, coffee is acidic too. So honestly, it was just going through me like I was drinking so much water. Now I actually stay more hydrated. So sorry, I'm over here. For my sugar-free, this is the flavor that I'm going to use. Y'all know I'm a fan of the skinny syrups. Caudel, they do have the natural one. I got to open that up for you one of these days. I'm going to finish the ones I have open. The skinny syrups are sweetened with sucralose, which is like a Splenda, which is, you know, a laboratory sugar-free sugar. They do have some ones that are more natural sugar-free sugars. But this is my pump syrup that is going to give me the sweet in my coffee. I like it light and sweet. All right, you can do one pump. I'm doing 7, but look, it's oh, it's not on this one. This is the multi-pack. 0 sugar, 0 calories. And then for creamer, I love milk and dairy, but it doesn't love me back, so I have to stay dairy free. So this is the creamer that I'm using. This is nut pods. Look at this one, y'all. Coffee cake. Hello. Who wouldn't want some of that? I did see a coffee cake recipe. Maybe we'll try one of these days. But this is another 0 sugar and almond milk and coconut creamer. What I like about the nut pods is that it's actually pretty thick and creamy. Some of the plant-based creamers are more watery. And again, I like it light. So in here, I have my sugar-free sugar, the salted caramel. I have the coffee cake creamer, my alkaline drops, and then I just have this donut shop coffee. This is what I'm going to brew into the Keurig in here. And we're going to, oh, yes. Oh, yes, Caudel, I'll show you while it's brewing. Yeah, we did an unboxing one of these days. I do stream every day, so you guys, if you're interested, please subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can see when I go live, because I try to give you guys content every day. I need to moisturize my hands, y'all. It's ashy knuckle season. All right, so let me get the skinny syrups for Caudel. All right, so like I said, Skinny Syrups is a brand, and I do have a discount code for you guys. If you look in my Maggie class notes, it's $7 off $25. Or you can find these Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross. Go to the back where they have the gourmet foods, and you can see a variety of these. They have so many different flavors. So I got this pack: cinnamon dolce, salted caramel, vanilla bean, and chocolate mocha. So again, so this is the skinny syrup salted caramel. You see 0 calories, 0 sugar, and this one is the one that's naturally sweetened. So they just came out with a new line of skinny syrups natural, and it's sweetened with, I'm looking, I don't see. Oh, it's probably on the box somewhere. Sorry, y'all. Stevia. Stevia and monk fruit. Stevia and monk fruit. I know that's hard to read, but here's some ideas. Y'all see me using on everything: coffee, latte, yogurt, protein shakes, baking. You see me put it in my pancakes and everything. Oh, Caudel got the nut pod. Oh, you like the creamy coffee? Yes. I know there's some people that drink their coffee black, and that's fine. It's a great, like appetite suppressant, but I like it light and sweet. I kind of like this paper sack brown color. And Tanya says, I was never a coffee drinker until now. Yes, ma'am, I grew into it too. I drink both caffeinated and decaf, and you bought many skinny syrups for multiple flavors, light and sweet. Yes, team light and sweet. All right, so if it's just me, I'm just gonna drink it like this. One moment, please. Not nearly as sweet as I needed. And I enjoy myself because it's sugar-free. And I know proper etiquette is just back and forth with the spoon, and you're just supposed to rest it. You're not supposed to taste it. My etiquette classes are not working. They're working, y'all. So good. And I do offer consultations now. Link is in the description for relationship etiquette. I am an actively practicing traditional woman. So if anybody's interested, you can book a half hour or an hour. Okay, so the coffee is done. But if you want to be a little extra festive, I'm going to do a little bit of topping, just like you would want at Starbucks. So here we go. I'm going to use some whipped cream. I have whipped cream made from almond milk. This is Ready Whip, so you can get it made from almond milk or coconut milk. This is another way that I stay dairy free. All right, so, uh-oh, it's almost out. Daggum kids. Yes, and I'm team greedy. I keep going until it stops. I know. Bad Maggie. Oh, okay. So this was supposed to be a very beautiful, like, ribbon design. And then I'm just gonna dust it with a little bit of cinnamon, optional, but that just gives it a little bit of warmth in every sip. Serve this, you know, with your stack of pancakes or waffles. Oh, I got so much stuff I wanna do for you guys. So this is what I'm sipping on. The creaminess of the whipped cream, the dusting of cinnamon gives a little bit of and the coffee. So Caudell says you got a screenshot of the natural and you cheered when I read stevia. I'm so glad. Let me see if I have. So Caudell, I'm going to send you some happy mail on me. Since you like cinnamon, I have an extra one of these. This is the Skinny Syrups Naturally Sweetened, because I think I bought a 4-pack. So I think I'm going to send Caudell a little happy mail. Yes, I have 2 of these. So Caudell, if you would inbox me, and I know you sent it before, but just put Skinny Syrups, Cinnamon Dolce, and your shipping address. I know you've been wanting something that's more natural, so I'm going to send this to you for free. Enjoy. All right, y'all, let's get started on this applesauce cake, and then we got to get the banana bread. Yummy. All right, so let's clean up, wipe down the counters, and I made this cake before. This is a no-bake cake. It's supposed to stay in the fridge for an hour. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get started with it. Absolutely, I'm a giver. I love being a blessing. Absolutely. Y'all are here supporting me, so I always want to support you. Just wiping down the counters. I'm gonna spray, so let me move my coffee. But yeah, you guys can go to the Skinny Syrups website, and they have some new products, and the naturally sweetened ones would be in the new category. All right, so I'm gonna clean the counters with my brandless granite and stone cleaner spray. I do also have a link for you guys with brandless. I think it gets you a discount. I don't know, y'all. I'm trying to rack up as much stuff as I can to give you. Oh, thank you so much, Mona. And I'm going to try and update the Google Doc. We got a lot of good stuff coming, y'all. November and December are going to be fun. Kind of busy, but fun. Oh, y'all, I got a grocery order sitting outside. I forgot. I had it delivered early this morning. All right, so let's get the, let me get my iPad. This is the applesauce cake. So this is a 2-ingredient cake. It is applesauce and gelatin. So if anybody's watching on the replay, you can fast forward this part and we will get to the banana bread. So I've done this multiple times and I should know it by now. I think it's a cup and a half of applesauce. Rahul Kamat is another YouTuber who's down 100 pounds. That's my goal as well. I'm down 80 so far. Excuse me. And so he has all kind of protein recipes, and this is a 12-calorie cake that we've made before. And he said the amount wrong in the video, but in the description he has it right. So you guys can check him out, Rahul Kamat. He's really funny. He's more of a workout guy. I'm more of not. Okay, so we watched that already. I just want to see here. Oh, okay. So again, the video, just so anybody wants it, if you want me to drop the link, I will. 2-ingredient cake, insane for weight loss. So all we need is 1.5 cups of applesauce and 2 packets of gelatin. But I'm gonna probably like quarter the portions. Okay. All right. So let's see, for applesauce. So I got this from Sprouts. Sprouts is a farmer's market in my area, and I always do no sugar added applesauce. It's sweet enough already. If we want to add sweet to it, we'll add our sugar-free sugars to it. So we got some applesauce, and this is 24 ounces. All right, so let's do some math. A cup is 4 ounces? No, a cup is 8 ounces, right? Yes. A cup is 8 ounces, and there's 24, so there's three cups in here. Yes. 3 cups of applesauce. Yes. And so that would be double. So 3 cups of applesauce and 4 packets. Okay. Oh, and I am going to top this with my whipped True Whip. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the freezer. Maybe it'll be spreadable in about an hour. All right, so this 2-ingredient cake, all you need is applesauce and unflavored gelatin. So this came from Walmart. This has little packets of gelatin in them. So since I'm doubling the portions, I'm gonna do 4 packs. All right. And again, this is unflavored. We'll add some vanilla or whatever flavor we want to the cake. All right. So I need a bowl, and then I need a microwave safe bowl, and then I'm going to put it into a the mixer bowl. So let's. Oh, Cadell, just got your message. Thank you, my dear. All right. So I'm going to put almost all of the applesauce in here. The banana bread that we're going to use later, it has an option where you could do oil, butter, or applesauce. So I want to try both versions. So, oh no, I don't have hand strength. This is such a, jeez. All right. So we got our applesauce, natural applesauce. All right. So like I said, I'm going to put almost all of it. I'm going to save some for the banana bread. Applesauce is a good substitute, I think, for butter or oil in baking. So we have about 3 cups of applesauce and 4 packs of gelatin. So the protein comes from the gelatin, but since it's unflavored and 0 sugar, this has been approved for me. This is what gives the cake the protein without the calories. And the reason I like to eat it, I like to eat it first thing in the morning because it's fast. You know, when I have to rip and run, either meetings or getting the kids on the run, I'll have a slice of this cake with a cup of coffee. And because it's got so much protein in it, it keeps me full for a while, you know, a few hours until I have time to make an omelet or something. All right, so what we have now is just the applesauce and the gelatin. I'm gonna mix it up, stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. All right. I should have done this before the coffee. The first step is really just to mix the gelatin and the applesauce, and then you need to let it sit. I think he said for like 10 minutes. All right, so we'll get our groceries and go through that. Something about letting the gelatin bloom or kind of come to life. So just want to make sure we get all the dry bits incorporated into the applesauce. And I'm just going to set this behind me and we'll see it kind of stiffen up a little bit as the gelatin kind of comes to life. Alexa, set a timer for 10 minutes. Good morning, Chocolate Solution is here. Thank you, sir. And I never know who's seen this before, plus I need to vamp for time. So I'm just gonna get the link to this video. I've made it several times before. I'm doing it from memory now, so we don't need to replay it. But I am going to just drop the link in this live chat so you guys can have it. And then we'll get our groceries from the front. Y'all, something came up in my feed. This may be a twofer day. I may stream for y'all later today. I saw a Texas toast sloppy Joe. So of course, okay, hold on. Y'all, I can't multitask. Let me go to my channel and turn the sound down because we'll get the feedback. All right, let me go into the chat. Okay. All right, so you all should have the link to the applesauce cake recipe if you want it. But y'all, let me see if it's in here. Texas toast sloppy joes. Who likes sloppy joes? Oh, man, it's let me see if I can download this. Let me go get my groceries. But I'm going to do a substitute version of it. Of course, I'll make regular. It's like an open face sandwich. So, you know, Texas toast, like the garlic bread. And then you put the sloppy joe on it and some mozzarella cheese, broil it. It's like an open face sandwich. So we're going to do that, but we're also going to do a substitute version. Oh yeah, Mona, let me show you the picture that came up in my feed, y'all. We may have to do that for dinner tonight. So my substitute version is going to be like a chaffle, a thick and chunky savory chaffle. Who wants that? I'm going to leave it right here for y'all while I go get my groceries. Let me turn the brightness down. Texas toast, manwich sauce, mozzarella cheese, and some fresh parsley as a garnish. Who hasn't had sloppy joe since you were a kid? Oh, you're welcome, Caudell. You're welcome, my dear. Oh, Mona says we love sloppy joes. You may make some today. Exactly. Where did I see this recipe? I added it to my cookbook, but I'll find it. And I got a few errands to run today, but this might be a good second meal. Caudell's here for the sloppy joes. Absolutely. Let me get my groceries from the door, y'all. But this is coming soon to a YouTube stream near you. So I'm gonna just go over my groceries. We're waiting for our timer. We got 6 minutes left while we're waiting on our applesauce cake. If you're here for the banana bread, it's coming. I just wanted to get this cake in the fridge. Actually, I need to be doing something else. So that's what I see, you guys, when I see new recipes. I'm like, ooh, we gotta make that. I'll make the regular version for the family, and then I'll make the substitute version. Yeah, Mona makes her own sauce. Yeah, absolutely. Fresh herbs. You guys saw these in the video that we did about healthy food. You can get a lot of flavor without the calories. So got some parsley. So this is what's the garnish on my sloppy joes. So that will be nice later today. So we got some fresh parsley, plus the pop of green, just kind of, I don't know. I don't like parsley by itself, but with something very savory and buttery and cheesy, it adds a nice brightness to it. Ooh, Mona's gonna make her sloppy joe on a keto wrap. Absolutely. More fresh ingredients. I keep using green onions around here. Marcus likes them chopped up in a ramen bowl. I love putting them on soups, everything. So today may be a meal prep day. We'll chop all this stuff up. Caudell, was it you that sent me a message on how to save cilantro? I started watching a video. I need to finish it because I think it was in Japanese or something, so I got distracted. Oh, I could smell this stuff all day. Fresh cilantro or coriander for some people. I love the brightness of it on Latin dishes. Absolutely. How do you use green onions, Mona? I love them as a garnish, but I like that onion flavor that's not too overpowering. Not for me. I got these for the kids. The non-flatbread. It's great as a pizza crust or a sandwich wrap. I could get in trouble with these, but I won't. Bought some pizza sauce. Why did I buy this? I don't know. Maybe I didn't have any. Yeah, I've been using pasta sauce, but I did buy some pizza sauce if we make pizza chaffles or anything like that. So I bought some original manwich sauce. So this will go well with our sloppy joes later today. I'm gonna clean up. Dun 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 dun. Diary of Belle Rose says, I wish you were my neighbor. I love banana bread. I wish I were your neighbor too. I wish I were all of y'all's neighbor. I would be the house that I'm cooking and y'all can come over and get a plate. I haven't even started the banana bread yet. It's coming. I probably need to clip this up into 2 videos, but I wanted to get this applesauce cake done. So yes, if y'all are watching the replay, just fast forward. But thank you for being here. Mona says you chop green onions and you add them to marinade for chicken. Ooh, that sounds yummy. All right, y'all. So stay tuned. Oh, Apple Pen. Stay tuned later today. This came up in my feed. Sloppy Joe on Texas toast. So not for me, for the kids. I'm gonna make a chaffle version of it. And for the kids, regular flour. Oh yeah, y'all, the pizza tortilla that we did. And I can announce it here. I put it in my membership tab, but that chef, Jazz Leaf, has agreed to a collaboration. So you all heard it first here. Friday, December 9th. She's gonna come on my show. I'm gonna recreate one of her recipes and she's gonna walk me through it. I think we're gonna make a salmon. But yes, it'll be 1 p.m. Eastern, so stay tuned for that. And if you see on my YouTube, my metabolic specialist, y'all have been asking to interview Nancy. She's coming on my birthday, but you get the gift, November 29th, 3:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern. So you all will get to talk to the metabolic specialist who is helping me with my sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free lifestyle and has changed my life completely. I didn't know anything about inflammation and food sensitivities, and I've been struggling with weight my whole life. And so got a lot of stuff coming for you guys. I'm super excited. All right, the last ingredient, sloppy joe mix. So I'm going to use the meat, and I think I have some ground bison. I'm going to make the meat, which is a little bit leaner, put this in the meat, the sauce on it, And then, of course, you know, there'll be goat's cheese for me and some fresh parsley. Y'all, we're all over the place today. All right, one more minute. But yeah, so the groceries, these came from Kroger through Instacart. So I do have a discount code for you all in the class notes. Instacart is just a grocery delivery service, but now they partner with Bed Bath & Beyond and Lowe's and whatever. I placed an order last night. They deliver, you know, whatever. You pick the time window and they bring it to you. It keeps me out of the stores. So it's a subscription, so like $100 a year, which breaks down to $2 per week. So for me, definitely worth not having to go out in the elements and fight for parking and customer service and all of that. Thank you, Caudell. I'm gonna look that up. All right, so let's clean up. Where my bread lovers at? Oh, Lord mercy. Alexa, stop. All right. So we've let the applesauce and the gelatin sit for 10 minutes and y'all can see it's kind of dried out a little bit, and that allows, I don't know what it does, but it allows the gelatin to kind of do whatever it needs to do. Yeah. Yeah. If I have to go in the store, oof, oof. But I understand, hey, my parents are retired and they love going into the stores. I'm not doing that. All right, so we've got our applesauce and gelatin, our two ingredients here for this cake I'm gonna make. Now we need to microwave it for a minute and a half, but you do it in 30-second increments so it doesn't burn. And we'll just stir it up and get it nice and pliable before we whip it. All right, so you can see it's not moving. Let's go ahead and give it 30 seconds. Oh dear. I've moved stuff around, y'all. I'm looking for the, what is it called? What I want to put the cake in. All right, so we've got it a little bit warm. So I'm just gonna stir it up. Interestingly enough, this 2-ingredient cake, the applesauce cake, it's a little time consuming, but magically this will turn into a cake batter, but you got to whip it for a while. So, all right. So let's go back in for 30 more seconds. Oh yes, Caudell, I saw the pot pie. Holiday pot pie, you got it. Yeah, Mona likes to go in the downtime. Yeah, absolutely. That's some of the best times to go shopping, when it's the store's kind of empty, right? All right, I'm just gonna have to use what I have. All right, so we've got it. See how it's starting to soften up a little bit and get jiggly? So we'll stir it up one more time. Yeah, it's nice and movable. Again, so far this is just gelatin and applesauce, and then 30 more seconds. All right, so now it needs to whip for like 15 minutes. I know, y'all. So I'm gonna get my little janky mixer. Let me rinse this out. One of these days I'll have the proper KitchenAid, but I have this from the Hamilton Beach, and it's supposed to turn. Sometimes I have issues with it. So let's get our applesauce out. All right. So this is pretty much it. Y'all can see it's nice and, I don't know, easy to stir. All right, so now we're going to pour it into this bowl. Let's just clean that up. And we're going to whip it for 15 minutes, but I'm going to move it behind me so it's not too loud, and we can get started on the banana bread. And I'll bring it to you guys in different segments so you can see how whipping this turns it into like a creamy cake batter. So no flour, no sugar. All right, one sec. All right, so I will add some optional ingredients to it later, but let's see if we can get this thing set up. I'm gonna add some food coloring to it just for color, obviously, and some sugar-free sugar, some sweetener, and maybe some vanilla flavor. I don't know if Chelsea's on, but Chelsea bought some class supplies. So she bought me an industrial size vanilla flavor. So maybe we'll use that. Or the Skinny Sarah's. Maybe we'll do the cinnamon dolce. Yeah, let's give that a try. All right, so let's see if I can set this up over here. No, I struggle. All right, so this is what we're starting with. We got the warm applesauce. Ah, feels warm in my hands. So I'm gonna see if I can put it on the mixer and let it get started. It's turning. Usually I have to jank with that thing. I don't know if that's a word. All right, so I'm gonna turn it up. You guys said that you can hear me over the mixer, so I'm just gonna continue. I was looking for a loaf pan and I couldn't find one, so I'm gonna just do it in like a round, whatever this is, a cake pan. All right, and since this is a no-bake cake, I just need to line this with cling wrap, plastic wrap. And it'll go in the fridge for an hour. So I'm just putting the plastic wrap all the way in. You can use any size dish that you have. That way it'll be easy to get the cake out. Since this is a no-bake cake, it's going to set in the fridge, at least an hour. It's not perfect, but you see what I'm trying to do here. So I'll just set this to the side. When our batter is ready, I'll pour it in here, plus put another layer of film on top. Claudel says, you have an off-brand KitchenAid, you can justify 300 or 400. I'm just not a baker like that. I'm more of a cooker. But people who have those KitchenAids, they swear by them. Oh, Adele says, thank you for sharing yours. I'm so real, people. Yeah, this is the real world. I hear the gong gong coming down now. Okay, so while that's cooking, let's go ahead and get started with our banana bread finally an hour later, right? All right, so let me show you guys the recipe. So I think I just let me just clean the counters, y'all. I don't like when it's in there. Can you get your Chromebook off the stairs, please? I want to bring it over and show it to you guys, and I'm so nervous if I take it off it'll mess up. But basically the applesauce, we're putting air into it. It's starting to get like foamy and bubbly, and it's going to turn into a creamy cake batter. Oh, I forgot to set the timer, but I know what it's supposed to look like. Let's find our banana bread recipe. Okay, so this recipe, I did put it in there. It's my little cookbook. Oh, Cardell hasn't had banana bread in 5 years yet. This is a request from Brandon L. Jett. And I had some bananas that are looking kind of sad, so I figured I would give this a try for him. Um, oh, one moment, y'all. This is my little cookbook, and it says low calorie, high volume banana bread recipe in just 1 minute. So this is what we're going to use. I have two sad looking bananas, but we're going to make the most of them. Um, I just need a moment. Let's see how our time. All right, it's looking good. So I'm going to bring it over, and we're going to go ahead and add our sugar-free sugar. And I think, Cadell, we're going to try your cinnamon dolce. So these are optional. So I have two of these skinny syrups, naturally sweetened cinnamon dolce. One is going to go to Cadell, and we're going to open up one, and we're going to put it into our cake batter. So it's going to be like a cinnamon cake. I use the skinny syrup in beverages and as an ingredient. Yeah, I'm going to be right back too. Oh, living out loud. You're just in time. Oh, yes, this applesauce. I need to make this, honestly, you guys, every week. We got DJ Artwork here. Thank you for being here. If you want to join me on YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. We got DTDG. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to join me over on YouTube, I'm Maggie, the substitute teacher. Okay, so we got the applesauce and gelatin spinning behind me. Um, let's see, I'm going to do everything at once and then put it back on. So we're going to try some of the cinnamon dolce. So this is a sweetener. Applesauce is naturally sweet, but apples and cinnamon, that would be a nice combination. So of course I'm going to taste this. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so we've got our cinnamon dolce, and then I'm gonna put some food coloring in it. Oh goodness, it seems so loud to me. Completely optional, but I'm gonna put some food coloring in it and some sweetener in there. You could put vanilla paste, vanilla extract. Why don't we do a little bit of that? Oh, no, no. I'll wait for I'll wait for Chelsea to be here since she bought it for the class. And if you want to buy any classroom supplies, if you look in the class notes, I do have a teacher supply list. Amazon will ship it directly to me and we'll unbox it and use it in class. All right, so y'all see what's happening to the applesauce cake? See how it's starting to get foamy and thick? So what we're going to do while we've got it out, it's not done yet. It needs to get into like a creamy spreadable batter. But I'm gonna put in, I don't know, a tablespoon or two of the cinnamon dolce for sweetener. And this is just yellow food coloring so that it kind of looks like a yellow cake. Completely optional. Thank you, Caudell. Bananas look good to you? Okay. And then I'll stir it up for you guys. So this is just yellow food coloring, completely optional, but I'm going for that yellow cake with white frosting, and my frosting is going to be the True Whip, the sugar-free whipped cream. I'll stir it just so y'all can see. So this has been over there whipping for, I don't know, 5 minutes, and we're gonna go at least 10 more. But y'all see what's starting to happen here? This was applesauce and gelatin, but we're gonna go back into the mixer until it looks like cake batter, okay? I do this, and I'm going to get back on doing this. I make this every week, and I'll eat on it for the week, a slice every morning. Start my day with protein cake. So it just counts as a fruit for me because I use sugar-free applesauce, okay? So we're gonna let this blend some more. But you could add, so I did the cinnamon. You could add whatever you wanted to, but I just added a couple extra ingredients. All right, y'all, I'm done with this coffee, so I'm gonna take a little moment, and then we're gonna get to our banana bread. And I did drop the link to the 12-calorie cake in the chat. Ooh, Mona says you've been making keto banana bread muffins. Let us know, Mona. All right, coffee all gone. 1 moment. I'll give you guys some music while you're waiting on me. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. All right. Start the day with it. All right, wash my hands again. So let's take the music off. Hopefully you guys can. So we are finally ready to start our banana bread for Brandon. All right, like I need a little ramekin. All right, so it says mash half of banana. So let's do that first. Obviously, you could double this up. I have two, so maybe we'll let Alex try some. So let's get a banana and so you can tell this is very ripe and very soft. A banana here. I'm gonna just go ahead and tear it up and mash. I don't like the clanging metal sound. Instant baby food, right? You can make your own baby food. If you have little ones, that's what Nana taught me to do. These aren't easy ones. So just getting the big chunks and lumps out. So again, for anyone who just asked for a banana bread recipe, he can make in his hotel room. So we have half of a banana. Alright, so we got that. Now it says oat flour, 2 tablespoons. If you look at the closed cap, it says, I don't know if y'all can see this. Oh, let me go to that. It says oat or any flour, 2 tablespoons. I'm making oat flour. I think you can make it from oatmeal. And I have some oatmeal try. But you only need 2 tablespoons. So this could be all-purpose flour and grain. So like we've done. Maybe we do this a version with protein. Now the protein powder, in my opinion, is very dense. So if you're going to use protein powder, so 1 tablespoon instead of 2. So let's see if we can do some oat flour. Let's check on our. I don't know if anybody has tried that. Have you ever made oat flour? If you just put it in a blender dry, that's what happens. Let's try it. I'm ready to pour that out, you guys. Thank you for telling me that, Caudell. It's really loud to me too. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll pause that for just a second. Let's go ahead and put our cake batter into the pan and get that in the fridge. So we have a cake pan lined with clear plastic wrap. And so our applesauce cake is supposed to blend for about 15 minutes, whip for about 15 minutes. I think we're good. All right, so you guys can see here, let me get a spoon so you can see the texture. So our 2-ingredient cake is applesauce and gelatin. And notice how we're having those cake batter kind of ribbons. And that's what happens after you blend it. So I'm just going to pour it into the pan. So again, the recipe, he says this is 12 calories per slice. Y'all, I learned from you too. We're all here to learn together. Clearly, I'm not a professional. I'm just a mom in the kitchen. But I think it's incredible how this turns into cake batter. It smells very appley. And it's got, I was going to say it smells kind of cinnamon appley. And I remember, wow, we put that cinnamon dolce in there. All right. You could absolutely eat it. I probably should have tasted it. Sweet, not too sweet. I probably could have put a little bit more in there, but it's excellent. And you'll see in the video, if you want extra sweet, what he does is he opens a packet of stevia and puts it in the batter. That way you don't put too much liquid in there to change the composition. All right, so we've got our cake batter here. You can see it's kind of jiggly. Made from applesauce and gelatin. So I'm just going to put some plastic wrap over the top. And we'll get back to our banana bread. And so you want to cover it with plastic wrap when it's in the fridge so you don't get that skin. And you want to kind of pat it so that it actually kind of touches the layer. We'll peel it off later, but I'm just kind of making sure there's no like air pockets. And then putting the plastic over top. So this goes in the fridge for about an hour. This would last me a week. Big old, and I have a slice every morning with breakfast, every morning for breakfast with coffee with some whipped cream on top. And of course, I use sugar-free, dairy-free whipped cream, but you can use whatever whipped cream you can have. Okay, So I don't have any oat flour. I'm going to try and make my own. I heard somewhere that you can make it just by grinding up oatmeal. I don't even have regular oatmeal because I don't eat oatmeal, but I got this from the kids' fridge. So we have some Quaker oatmeal. I've got cinnamon and spice, maple and brown sugar, and apples and cinnamon. So I was trying to find something, since Brandon was asking for a recipe he could do in his hotel room, something that would be easy. So I think I'll do the cinnamon and spice for the banana bread. And I'm just going to put it in the food processor, see if we can turn it into flour. Have I ever done this before? No. Has it ever stopped me? No. But you can actually make powdered sugar by putting granular sugar in the blender dry, and it'll turn it into a powder, so you don't have to spend on powdered sugar. So I figured, could this work too? So again, this is just Quaker cinnamon and spice. Oh yeah, Caldell is here for the cinnamon. I think cinnamon would go well with banana. So we have our regular oatmeal. All right. And yes, this has a sweetener in it. So if you want to make the sugar-free version, you can do regular oatmeal. I'm going to let Alex have this one, and then I might try a version with protein powder. So let's see. It's a 1-minute microwave recipe, so let's see. But if you already have oat flour, you can skip this step. All right. Hopefully it's not too loud, y'all. Looks like it's working. This is my little Ninja food processor. All right, let's see if we made oat flour from oatmeal. Not too bad, a little bit chunky, but I'm gonna try it. Now, Brandon wanted a recipe he could use in his hotel room, so I would say, if this turns out to be good, maybe before you travel, put some oat flour in the little container you can just scoop out of, because you probably don't have a blender unless you have like one of those individual smoothie cup blenders. But just a pack of oatmeal. Looks like we've got some oat flour. All right, I'm gonna give it a quick taste. It's a little chunky for flour. I probably could have gone a little bit longer. But Chelsea, you're here, my dear. I was just thinking about you. I wanted to use your ingredient, but let me start by saying thank you. We will use this in the banana bread. Y'all, Chelsea bought something off of the teacher supplies. She bought this vanilla extract. So we are going to use this because this recipe calls for vanilla. I do have a list of ingredients and supplies. Thank you so much, Cook, for being here. Feel free to join us on YouTube. But thank you. I have like a wish list. I call it Teacher Supplies. It's available on Amazon. I'll do another one for Walmart. There's some small things, there's some big things, and then Amazon will ship it directly to me, and we will unbox and use it in class in a recipe. So Chelsea had this delivered to me. So thank you so much. It's a big bottle, y'all, compared to the small vanilla extracts that y'all know I have these over here. And I use those all the time, but we use vanilla a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all don't even have to be here. When you go above and beyond, I appreciate it. I love to give, but it is nice to receive. So thank you, Chelsea. All right. So we just made our oats flour, and the recipe calls for 2 tablespoons. Let's move this out of the way. I was going to taste it, just see what it's like. So I just put a packet of oatmeal into the blender, just regular Quaker oatmeal, because I don't have oat flour, but the recipe does say or any flour. Not gonna lie, a little dry, but who eats flour? Got little pieces of oats. Maybe I should have gone longer, but hey, this is a 1-minute recipe. So let's give it a try. Y'all know I'll be honest with you. Oh yes, thank you so much. I did receive it. And if you guys, buy anything off the wish list, let me know so I can keep an eye out for it. But yes, it arrived. Okay. The recipe calls for a half mashed banana. We've done that. And then 2 tablespoons of oat flour. Okay. So we got our 2 tablespoons measure. So I'm just going to go ahead and put it in this bowl that I mashed the banana in. I have the other half right here. So we'll do one that Alex can have, and then I'll try one. And then, of course, if you want double portion, just do the whole banana. 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons of oat flour. What else does she do? All right, brown or white sweetener, 1 teaspoon. So since this is banana bread, I'm gonna get my sugar-free sugar. If you have brown sugar, if you can have sugar, that's fine. So addicting. Hi, Aaliyah. Thank you so much for being here. Aaliyah says banana bread is so addicting. Aaliyah, I think this is your first time in our chat. Welcome to class, my dear. Everybody say hello, Aaliyah. So we're gonna get our sweetener. If you're in a hotel, go down to the coffee station and get a little packet of brown sugar, but y'all know I'm gonna use my sugar-free sugar. All right, so this is my sucre gold. You guys have seen it. Hey, Mona, we're good so far. We just got the banana, and I made my own oat flour by putting a pack of oatmeal in the blender and making a flour from it. Or you could use whatever flour. So this is what I'm using, the Sucre Gold sugar-free sugar. This is my substitute, but if you can have regular brown sugar, it calls for 1 teaspoon. And if I haven't said it yet, thank you so much for being here. I love cooking for y'all. All right, so let's get our, that's a tablespoon, that's a teaspoon. All right. So we've got our 1 teaspoon measure. We're gonna put that in with the banana and the oat flour. What else does she do? And I did drop the link in the chat. We got our sweetener and then baking soda. 1/4 teaspoon. All right, so let's pause. Baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon. And I'm back. Y'all know I'm struggle streaming over here, struggle cooking. Yes, Aaliyah, you sure can. I'll go back just so you can see my dear. I don't know if you can see this. Oat flour or any flour, 2 tablespoons. So yes, if you're grain-free, do almond flour. Let me turn the brightness down some more. All right, so let's get our baking soda. Let's just play to where we were. Absolutely. I'm all for the substitutes. That's why I'm your substitute teacher. You are absolutely right. Give it a try with your almond flour. All right, we're up to the baking soda. All right, I got some dollar store baking soda. I just put it in a Ziploc bag in the pantry because I don't want anything to spill. A good hack for baking soda, cleaning tips. I get compliments on my smile all the time, but that's because when we were young, mom would bake us brush with baking soda. And so we would wet our toothbrush and then stick it in this little hole here and get the baking soda on the wet toothbrush and then put the toothpaste on it and we would brush. Baking soda is good for like scouring and getting stains off. And you could also put some, was I gonna say in your laundry? Yeah, Arm & Hammer, that's their secret ingredient. Aw, thank you. I have the best substitutions. Aw, thanks, you guys. That's what this channel is for. I've been on this health and wellness journey. I got a list of foods that I can't have after being tested, not happy. So I'm basically sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. If you want to know all about it, save the date. My metabolic specialist will be with us November 29th. Uh-oh, did my camera die? And, oh no, did it die for real? Y'all, I didn't charge it properly. All right, we're gonna switch because I know y'all want to see. Hold that. So Instagram class is dismissed because I need the phone. Oh gosh, y'all. This is just, is 10 plus sounds here? Hello, sir. So embarrassing. Shout out to 10 plus sounds. He's part of the YouTube mastermind. He is responsible for, oh, absolutely. Save the date. Yeah. And it should be already event planned on my Facebook and on my YouTube if you go to upcoming events. Y'all think 10 plus sounds for these incredible thumbnails. Look at Maggie. Look at me looking all crazy. He was like, yeah, I want you to get some better thumbnails. I can help you. You just need to take some pictures. But all of this artwork that you see, daily videos, and what is this one? All kind of fun stuff. 10 plus sounds does incredible work. So if you have a YouTube channel or you need some exciting thumbnails, I just make the snacks. All right. So let me get you guys your overhead view. We'll rotate and charge the other one. I'm supposed to charge everything overnight, but y'all, it's a lot. Yes, thank you, 10 plus sounds. Absolutely. Absolutely. And 10 plus sounds, let us know what other services you do. Anybody who has a YouTube channel, let me know what it's called, what you do there, where we can find you. I want to support you guys. You're here supporting me. So please drop your business information so I can shout you guys out. Turn the sound down. So, oh, 10 plus sounds. Look at my janky thumbnail on my upcoming. I have a huge interview coming up with my metabolic specialist. Absolutely. And I need a better thumbnail. But long story short, for anybody new here, I was tested for food sensitivities, and I've always struggled with weight. It was a cheek swab and some hair samples. And when my results came back, I got a list of foods that I can have and a list of foods that I have to avoid. And so I'm down 80 pounds now, slowly, by making these substitutions because I like to eat and I'm not going to suffer. So my metabolic specialist is coming on my birthday, but you get the gift. Tuesday, November 29th, 3:30 to 5 p.m. Eastern. Come with all of your questions. We're going to talk about cravings and sugar and dairy and gluten and joint pain and inflammation and all of that stuff. Yes. Thank you, Mona. Y'all, please go check out 10 Plus Sounds. Yes, yes, yes. He's got background music. Maybe you can help me because I think it's my background music that always makes my sound choppy. Focus, Maggie. Okay. Baking soda, right? 1/4 teaspoon. Yes. Okay, that's a 1/2 teaspoon. Y'all, these kids, I lose the... I prefer the metal ones because it's easier to see, but this is a 1/4 teaspoon. Ugh. All right. I have the hardest time keeping my stuff together. So 1/4 teaspoon, we got the tasty. All right, let's see what else. And then vanilla, add some vanilla and mix everything. Well, Chelsea, in your honor, we're gonna open up our vanilla extract, all right? So Chelsea bought this for the class. Thank you, my dear. Oh, we've got this open. All right. So we're gonna put in some vanilla. I guess just a little vanilla to taste. You can do a little bit or a lot. So again, thank you, Chelsea, for buying this for the class. We use vanilla flavor a lot. That one came from Amazon, but y'all know you can buy vanilla extract or vanilla paste. All right. And then she says, add some vanilla and mix everything. So I'm just going to get in here with the spatula and mix it up. I'm a little bit nervous about this oat flour. Chelsea says, cheers to the vanilla. Absolutely. So again, for anyone who just hopped on, we're making some banana bread for Brandon L. Jett, a huge supporter in the community. He asked for a banana bread recipe he can make in his hotel room because he travels for work. And so I found a 1-minute microwave recipe. I'm just mashing the banana. All right. So my oat flour still kind of looks like oatmeal, but magnetic spoons for the, yeah. The problem is, I taught both boys how to cook, and sometimes they'll use the scooper and then leave it in the container. And I don't use sugar, right? So if they're making tea and they use my scooper to get the sugar out, I have found measuring spoons and cups in containers like weeks later. That's my problem. But thank you for that tip. Mona says oat flour works well. The taste is milder compared to almond flour. Gotcha. Okay, Chelsea's going to make this recipe for the kids. Yes, link is in the description. So this is going to be for Alex, and then I'll do one with the protein powder and see how we like that. All right, so add some vanilla and mix everything. So we did that. All right. Yep, so I got it all mixed up. And this to me is like a very small portion. Unsweetened, this is why I save the applesauce. So unsweetened applesauce or oil. So if you have vegetable oil or olive oil, we talked about oils in our other last video, but I'm gonna give this a try with the unsweetened applesauce. You could also, I believe, use butter. So if you're in your hotel, get a little pat of butter, maybe from the salad bar. But we're gonna give this a try with the unsweetened applesauce because I have a little bit left from our cake. So I left it over here upside down. Oh no, did it lock up? Oh God. And I'm back. All right. So I left the applesauce over here upside down to get the last little bit out because groceries are expensive and we don't want to waste. But the recipe says 1 teaspoon. Okay, let's find a teaspoon. Why don't we? We just used one. All right, so this is all you need, 1 teaspoon. So it can be applesauce, it could be oil or melted butter, okay? So let's, I know I can scrape out a teaspoon from the bottom of the bottle. Oh, I can get more than a teaspoon. Oh, all right. So we got a teaspoon of applesauce. All right. So we got more in there. We're going to do this again. So this is for Brandon L. Jett. Let's see what she does. And this is my little cookbook. I did drop the recipe in the link. Unsweetened applesauce or oil. Oh, did y'all see that? You can use melted butter too. I don't know if y'all can see that. Okay. So trying to do this easy. Hey, teach your kids how to do it. They can make a quick banana bread. All right. You can use melted butter. Oh, blend, yeah, oatmeal, make your own oat flour. That's what we did, Mona. I took a pack of just regular old Quaker oatmeal, put it in the blender, and made some oat flour. Trying to use ingredients that you would have in a hotel because this was Brandon's request. Okay, so applesauce or oil or melted butter. And then she's going to add some milk. So she got it all mixed up. Low fat milk, 1 to 2 tablespoons. Okay, so I'm gonna use almond milk because I'm dairy free, but if you can have dairy, use regular milk. And if you're in a hotel, since this is just 1 to 2 tablespoons, if you want it a little creamier, you could probably use some half and half, like they have the half and half pods like at the coffee station. All right, so to stay dairy-free and sugar-free, this is what I'm using, Almond Breeze. Y'all can get this at the dollar store or wherever, and I always go with unsweetened. This is vanilla. Keep an eye out for the flavored milks. A lot of them have extra sugar. I always buy unsweetened and then add your sugar-free sugar. All right, 1 to 2 tablespoons. So we've got a tablespoon here. I guess we could do, let's see how it looks. Let's go with 1 tablespoon of almond milk. And then let's see her consistency. Uh-oh, I'm splattering. All right, so she's added the milk. I want to look at the consistency of hers. Mix everything. We'll go in with a little bit more milk. Looks like she used regular milk. I'll do 1 more tablespoon. This is almond milk for me, so this is going to be a dairy-free banana bread. Yeah, use your milk, use your half and half, use your cream. Use whatever you've got. All right, so let's see what she says. Mix everything. And then add a pinch of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon. Since she's using a fork, I want to use a fork. I want it to be exact. All right, so it's coming along. To me, this is like oatmeal, but hey, oat flour, 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. Since we used cinnamon oatmeal, let's just clean this off. So I have just Walmart brand ground cinnamon. So we're going to add that in here, 1/4 teaspoon. And y'all, I'm just doing it exact the first time. Afterwards, you know, you could put nutmeg, you could add, you know, whatever you like. So we got a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And then it looks like she's just going to mix it up again. Oh, I hate that sound. I'm going back to the spatula. Mix everything. Oh, y'all see what this says here? Add some optional. I don't read the word optional. What does it say? Hey, y'all. Hey, Chelsea. Hello, my dear. All right, so we've added cinnamon to it all. And I'm here for the chocolate chips. I don't know about y'all. If you like chocolate in your banana bread, then find the chocolate bar emoji and put it in the chat. If you just like banana bread, find the banana emoji and put it in the chat. I'd love to know how y'all like it, but I'm going for for chocolate. All right, let's see what we got. I keep these in the freezer. Mona likes the chocolate. Vel likes the chocolate. Hey, Vel, thought about you. We did a fashion show yesterday in the guest room, so I changed it up a little bit. All right, so she says add some chocolate chips optional. It looks like, what, 10 chocolate chips she puts in there? Optional, and then stir it up. Now, mine looks a little bit darker than hers, but Aaliyah likes nuts in her chocolate. So, oh yes, you could do the walnuts. So we did the candied walnuts. That would be good. So I think I got these from Whole Food. These are the mini chips. So they're a little bit smaller, but they're like dairy free and all that stuff free. Y'all, if you can have Nestle Toll House, have some for me. But I'm going to put like a little spoon of mini chocolate chips. Is that enough? I want more. Greedy. Sorry, y'all. I gotta do better. Okay, so we got the chocolate. Oh, thanks. I was so crazy yesterday. All right, so we put some chocolate in there. Mix it up. All right. Oh, hers went away too. Okay. And then add it to a small greased bowl. She uses a small square plastic bowl. Chelsea says, I know, have more, right? Y'all saw those little mini chocolate chips? They're like, all right, let's get a bowl. I don't have a square one. Square, 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 square. Well, I have something janky. So this is a meal prep container, like a 2-portion one, and I lost the top. But she says put it in a small square bowl. So we're going to use this side right here. But she says add the batter into a small square bowl. But here in the closed captioning, it says small greased bowl. So I'm just going to use my coconut oil spray, or you can use butter and just use like a like a marker. Thinking about this chocolate, y'all. And we talked about butter when we talked about the healthy foods. So let me just wipe this down. I'm going to spray it with the MCT coconut oil, but since this is Brandon L. Jett's hotel recipe, I would get a little pat of butter from the salad bar. Open that thing up. Y'all know what to do. All right, I'm just going to spray this over the sink. All right, so y'all can see I got it all greased up, and I'm just going to use this side. So she says add the batter into a small square bowl. Microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh, Lord mercy. I'm getting nervous. Greedy. Spatula action. Oh, it smells good. Has cinnamon and everything. So we're going to microwave this for 1 minute and 15 while we clean up. Always so thankful to Mr. Option One for replacing all of our appliances. My microwave went out and he got us all a new kitchen. So grateful. All right, just rinse this out because I'm going to do it again. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Yes, this is a half banana recipe, so I have the other half. I know I would send this to you. I had a couple sad looking bananas. Miss Caudell says they're not sad, but yeah, I did drop the recipe in the description, so you all have it. Well, we'll make this again. So let's see what happens. Microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Oh, let me clean this up, y'all. Sorry. All right, and that's what it's supposed to look like when it comes out. Let me get a plate so we can try and make it look nice. I'm nervous. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Yeah, you're right. You want the really ripe ones for making bread. You're right, Chelsea. All right, y'all, let's get it out. Ooh, it smells so good. Oh dear. It kind of moved over, and it's let's do another 30 seconds and see if that helps. I'm not feeling this, y'all. What did I do wrong? I'm gonna do one with protein powder. Is it my oat flour? Now I'm embarrassed. Oh. Did I put too much milk in? Frustrated. What did I do wrong, y'all? Look at hers. We may be making banana pudding. Oh no. We're gonna cut it and serve it up anyway. All right, it's a little bit more set. It's not as jiggly now. Now you can see it's sliding out. I'm gonna taste this. Let me see if her instructions say anything. Mmm. Mmm. Ooh. It's good. But I don't know why. All right, let's see if I can get it out. I want to kind of cut it into a cake, but y'all, it's sliding out like a... Let me see if I use a spatula. A little longer? Yeah. 30 more seconds? All right. We'll do 30 more seconds. And I did my substitutions. And what I'll do for the next one, I'm going to put the chocolate chips on the top. I'm not going to blend them in because I actually want to be able to see them and I can't see them. So we're just doing this last 30 seconds and we're going to take it out and cut it. But this is what I do here, y'all. We take recipes and we try to make them sugar, dairy, and gluten-free. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, eh. All right, yeah. It looks like it's pretty set now. I want to be able to... I don't know, y'all. I'm embarrassed. I want to take it out. Look what she does. She takes it out. Did I miss something? Was it baking soda? I feel like it should have been baking powder, but she says baking soda. Look at hers, how she cuts it into nice squares. The flavor is good. It's just drizzle some honey. Oh, Chelsea says flip it upside down. All right. As I'm eating it, here we go. Oh my God, y'all. No. No. It looks horrible. No. No. Y'all. Oh my God. You know I'm big on presentation. This is a disaster. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I'm so... Y'all, it's like an amoeba. Let's see if I can flatten. Oh, no. Okay. I'm going to do this again with less milk. Yeah, I can't even. It does taste good. I can't even plate this. We're going to do it again quickly. Less milk and protein powder because the protein powder is very dense. But y'all, it tastes good. With the chocolate. All right. I'm just going to do this my way. But it's really good. Y'all, with the chocolate pieces in there. All right. I feel like I should use baking soda. All right, we're just going to do this again. Half a banana. All right, let's get a spoon. Let's focus. I'm going to dump everything in there. I know. Caudell says you wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't serve it to you. I would never give you guys something like that. We're going to do this again. I'm just going to put everything in there, and I'm going to do less milk and protein powder. Hey, y'all see it all. I don't know. I don't know. All right. Half of a mashed banana. Protein powder. So I have the vanilla flavor, protein powder that was approved for me. And I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Usually I do half because it's very dense, but I want more structure. Two tablespoons. It'll keep you full. I'm just putting everything in. Sweetener. I'm still going to use the sucrose. You really don't need it because the banana is naturally sweet, but this is half and another half. Baking soda. I'm going to do baking powder. I never know with these recipes. Is that a typo? So half. It's a 1/4 teaspoon. This is a half measure. Gives us a little fullness, rise. Low fat milk. 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to do like a splash. I'm going to do like a little bit of milk. I know, y'all. I'm supposed to do dry and wet. I'm going to skip. I'll put a little applesauce in there. And vanilla. Thank you, Chelsea. All right. I knew that was going to happen. Probably need a little bit more milk, but I want it to be more cakey and less whatever this is, puddingy. Challenge accepted. All right, let's go with a little bit more milk. I always try it their way first, and then afterwards I'm like, you know what? All right, I think I'm gonna give this a try. And I'm not even gonna try the square thing. I'm gonna put it, I think I'll use this ramekin because I want some height to it. You saw she did the rectangular thing and then cut it into slices. I don't like that. I'm gonna try the ramekin. Maya got us the ramekins, a 6-pack of ramekins, also from Amazon. Thank you. I love using the stuff you all have. So this is what we have. So we subbed protein powder for oat flour, a little less milk, and baking powder for baking soda. All right, get that in there. Oh, I forgot to grease it. All right. A few chocolate chips or walnuts or whatever you like. I'm gonna put this in for, let's do 90 seconds. All right. Yeah, sorry to let you down. I need to take Brandon's name out of the title. He does not need to be associated with this mess. Unless this version is good. Never mind me over here. Y'all, it's good with the chocolate. It just looks horrible. I know. Sorry. I really tried with presentation for y'all, but that didn't work for me. I don't know what they do. Their stuff comes out great. All right. Getting excited and nervous. Let's clean up. I'm just going to do it in the little bowl. But she says it's super soft. Yeah, the texture is soft. You can have it as is or add some honey, maple syrup, or sugar-free caramel sauce, or whipped cream, or dusting of powder. I don't know how you guys want it, but I think I have some. I have all of that, right? All right. You got sugar-free maple syrup. We have caramel syrup, all sugar-free. That's why I'll always cook live for y'all. The chef that's collabing with me, Chef Jazz Leaf, she's going to be here December 9th. She asked me, do you always cook live? I said, yes, I cook live. You can walk me through it, but I do it all so you all can see. Now, it looks good. Let me do a toothpick test. And this is half a banana. If it's good, I think I should do one with a whole banana. All right, pretty clean. I want a better presentation for a picture, so I'm gonna try and go around. Of course, you could eat it right out of here. Uh-oh. Okay. I just want to check and see. I want to make sure. I'm going to give it 30 more seconds because I want to pop it up upside down and see if I can make a little, yeah, it's still a little bit soft, but let's taste it. Mmm. We're going to go back in for like 30 more seconds. Oh, this is a lot. Y'all said they leave stuff out. Oh, thank you so much. You guys make me feel so much better because I'm over here. Thank you, Belle. This is what sets me apart. Cold Fusion is here. Hello, my dear. You came just in time for the dumpster fire. Wishing you a blessed day. Chelsea says you like the rawness of the cooking videos because I understand, y'all. We all start somewhere. Believe me. But I appreciate that, y'all, because I can't hide if I want to. All right, let's see if we've got some more structure. Top. All right, if I put the toppings and everything on it, you won't see it. So I want to give it another like turnover try. Ooh, it's nice and it's getting denser for me, y'all. I think we might be there. You want to try some banana bread? Microwave banana bread? I'm just going around the edge. I didn't grease it. I'm going to do 30 more seconds and then I'm going to flip it over. Yeah, I think it's starting to set. It is very soft. I'm going to do 30 more seconds. All right. Oh, excuse me. Oh, did this one die? Oh no. 1 second. It does taste good, but the first one tasted good. It just looked like a science experiment. All right, y'all, I gotta get the overhead. It's really just me and my iPhone. Sorry, I didn't charge them all the way, so I'm swapping out devices. But whatever happens now when it comes out, we're gonna top it. What does she put on hers? Honey, maple syrup. We'll do some caramel or All right, I'm gonna take this out, but I'll wait so y'all can see. I want y'all to be able to see everything. The struggle. Okay. Towel. All right, I think this is as set as it's going to be. We're going to try the turnover. Like a magic trick, right? It's not coming out. I should have greased it, y'all. Let's see. I'm nervous. All right, it's still in there. I'm just going to get a spatula out, y'all. At this point, see if I can get a side up. It's almost like an oatmeal cookie. Oh, I'm destroying it. Whew. All right. Let me put a little bit of... I'm going to put just a little banana on here as a garnish. And what else did she put on here? She actually cut hers. I don't even know if I'm going to cut mine. I think she drizzled it with something, yeah. Thank you, 10 plus. I don't even feel like this is cooking, y'all. We'll have to do the sloppy joes later today, but I wanted to try this 1 minute recipe. God bless. Can't open these tops. One moment. I know, Maggie, save the teeth. I want to like dust it with powdered sweetener, but at this point, let me take a quick picture and then we'll let Alex taste it. Oh. But this could be a great, like, you know, still sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free, protein kind of breakfast. It's a lot for... Alex, you want to try this? What is my banana bread? No. No? Okay, I'll try it. Okay. How do you do what? All right, y'all. Let's just get in here. No, let me move this for you. It looks good. Because of the protein powder, it has a density, kind of like a fudgy soft cookie. Mmm. I would eat that. I probably would go for a little bit more sweetener in the batter, but y'all. Mm-hmm. Is it mom's banana bread? No. Would I put some walnuts and other stuff in it? Yes. But it's sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, and you see I'm eating the whole thing. With protein powder. It is good. Really good. So I substituted baking powder for baking soda, less milk, and protein powder for flour. Whew, that was a lot, y'all. Let me get my applesauce cake out and I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll do another one later with the whole banana bread or the whole banana and just double up everything, but this is it. All right. Whew. Thank you. Aaliyah says the live cooking is genius. Thank you for saying that because most of the times I feel like, what am I doing? But I appreciate that. All right, you all. So our applesauce protein cake has been in the fridge for about an hour. I'm going to take off the top layer of film so you guys can see. This is another no-bake dessert, but kind of breakfast for me. So you guys see as I take the film off, see it's kind of like a sponge cake material. And this is applesauce and gelatin. So it's just been in the fridge. All right. So let's see. Let's put this on. Do I have a platter? I think I bought a cake platter, but it's not that serious. Alex. All right. We'll just go with a regular plate. Yeah, pre-workout meal. There you go. So I'm going to see if I take this out of the film. Let's see if I can do the flip, y'all. So I'm just going to take it out of here. This should be easy because I lined it with film. Okay. So this will last me a week. I'll eat a slice every morning with coffee, applesauce, and gelatin. And for the frosting, I'm going to do my sugar-free whipped cream. And we'll put some cinnamon dolce in that. I'll show you guys the texture of this and then we are done. I've made this so many times before. This needs to be a staple for me. I need to make it every weekend and eat this because since it's protein, it keeps me full. So you could eat it. Oh, it's hard to see. Y'all could eat it just like this. See the texture of it? But let me make it a little bit fancy. Okay. So I took this out of the freezer. This is going to be my frosting. So this is True Whip. If you can have dairy, use Cool Whip or whatever, but this is the vegan, so it's plant-based one. I'm not vegan, but I am dairy-free, so I have to avoid cow dairy. But this actually keeps well in the fridge. So I got a whole tub, and I'm going to pretty much use the whole thing, but I'm going to put a little bit of sweetener in here, optional, but since Caudel is on, we will use just a little bit of the skinny syrup, cinnamon dolce in there. Optional, just for a little flavor in the frosting. We also put it in the cake too. So I'm just going to stir the whole thing up. I took this out of the freezer and it's been sitting out. So it's not anything fancy, but I would use like the sugar-free Cool Whip or, you could do just a slice and put it on there, but I try to go ahead and frost the whole thing. So it kind of gives me the cake experience. And I am not a baker, but I just do, kind of like the swoops. Still got a little bit of frozen lumps in there. You could put some fruit on here. If you are going to put fruit on here, I still got some frozen pieces. If you are going to put fruit on here, put it on right before you eat it. This will be okay with the Cool Whip in the fridge, but fruit or anything else will kind of get soggy. Let's see. All right, ignore the frozen pieces of Cool Whip. It's good. I probably should go down to the sides, y'all. I'm just not good at this. Let me try and make a design that looks like I know what I'm doing. I just want it get in my belly. All right, we'll make the slice look better. Let's do a little bit with the back of a spoon. You know how they do that frosting thing that I'm not doing well, because I still got some frozen pieces. All right, you know what I'm trying to do. All right, so we're gonna cut a slice and plate and we'll be done. They say before the frosting, each slice is 18 calories. Thank you, Chelsea. I'm looking for my pie thing. All right. So let's just get a slice, shall we? All right. Let me show you guys. See how it's giving us kind of the sponge cake experience? So I'm just going to cover this back with film, applesauce and gelatin. Get in there. Oh. So good. Honestly, you don't even need the frosting, but I just want to trick myself that I'm eating cake. But it's kind of giving us the sponge cake experience. And y'all can see that just from setting in the fridge. All right, so we're going to go ahead and dismiss. Let me give you guys my commercial. So good. So good. Sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free. So for anybody new here, thank you for coming. Please subscribe. I do stream every day if you like what I'm doing. Turn on your notifications, and hopefully you'll be notified when I'm going live. I'm thinking about doing some sloppy joes later tonight. We'll see. Maggie, the substitute teacher, is, I guess, now 8 months old. Thank you, Diary of Belle Rose. It's really good. And because this is all protein, 2 ingredients. Sorry, it's a mess, y'all. Gelatin and applesauce. I am full to go run errands. Eating cake. Eating cake. My channel is 8 months old. Thank you all for helping me to grow so quickly. I was monetized in 4 months. You know, I'm a proud student of the lead attorney. And he says most YouTubers, it takes them a year to get monetized. But because of you all, my scholars, I was able to get monetized in 4 months. I put a course together right after I was monetized to chronicle exactly what I did. Oh, Aaliyah, is this recipe on my channel? No, but I did drop it in the chat because this is actually Rahul Kamat's recipe. And I will find it and put it in there for you. It's 1.5 cups of unsweetened applesauce and 2 packs of gelatin. But let me drop it for you again while we close out. So I put a course together while it was still fresh in my mind, so that you guys would know everything that I did. If you're interested in how you get monetized on YouTube, if you don't know how any of this works, I go over my approach to getting the watch hours, to getting subscribers, to getting, turn this down, applying for the program and everything. Here you go. And you just reminded me, cookbook is coming, merch is coming. You're welcome, my dear. Got some collabs coming with some chefs. I'm going to cook in real time and they're going to coach me through it. But the course is $50 regular price. The coupon code thanks TLA gives you $15 off, bringing it down to $35. Let's see. You already know about the Maggie merch. Check it out. We've got aprons, t-shirts, mugs, and all of that. I also now offer consultations. You guys have been scheduling me consultations. I got one later today, so I need to get moving. If you want to talk about meal planning, if you want to talk about corporate America, I'm a former Coca-Cola executive. I've been corporate since college for 20 years, hired, fired, all of that. If you want help with your resume, your personal statement, your LinkedIn page, I do all of that. I've been doing it kind of quietly on the side, but people want me to share it now, so I'm sharing it. If you want relationship etiquette coaching, I was married at 25 for 10 years and more of a modern marriage, 50-50, ended in divorce, amicable. So we co-parent really well. I've got experience with that and have been in a long-term relationship going on 12 years now with a very traditional man with high standards. So if you want to learn about the work that it takes to go from modern to traditional relationships, I have experience with that too. Link is in the description. You can book 30 minutes for $30 or an hour for $50. So you all, thank you for being here, for attending yet another dumpster fire. But it's always good for me because my little jiggly cake, y'all look at that. Who knew you could get cake from applesauce and gelatin? You don't even need the whipped cream, but I like it. So banana bread, I'll do it again. But the protein cake, Thank you. Christine bought the course. She recommends it. Oh, you can preview it for free. Go to the link. You can preview a module and see if it's something that would be helpful for you or anybody else. More courses are coming. Ebooks are coming. Recipe book is coming. Winter watch parties are coming. Collabs are coming. There's so much stuff that we're going to do here, you all. And if you want all of the course included, you can join as a Maggie member. Link is on my YouTube page. Go to the membership tab. We have memberships starting at $5 a month. You get advance notice, behind the scenes stuff, and all of the course content is there, the raw footage. All right, y'all, commercials are done. I'm gonna go pick up a couple food boxes, do a consult later today, and let's see how the day goes. If I'm up to it, maybe I'll come back live for you guys and do the sloppy joes for the family. All right, so Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, thank you so much for being here. Class is dismissed. I appreciate you all so much.